Proudly representing Sydney, Australia, he was born in New Zealand, Robert the Reaper Whittaker. He has put together one of the greatest winning streaks in the history of this middleweight division and did to Yoel Romero what few men have been able to do.
Few men can stand across from Romero and just even live to tell the story of fighting him in the octagon. Robert Whittaker has done that twice and gotten his hand raised in the rematch. Whittaker is a truly, truly phenomenal mixed martial artist, has a traditional background, but he also has a wrestling knowledge that is very underrated. He does not just get taken down, he's able to get back to his feet very well, and he has cardio for days. He's truly one of the best fighters in the entire UFC.
And he's a grappler at his core. We talk so much about his boxing, but the guys at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu at Smeaton Grange will tell you this guy started as a grappler, still grapples in the gi during training camp. Robert Whittaker back and ideally in a big way for him here tonight. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Robert the Reaper Whittaker. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto. We, the North, we're all about these Raptors now, I know.
I mean, yes, when they won the championship, I love the Raptors. But let's move forward. Let's get to some good fights in Canada and stop winning basketball games. It's not supposed to be this way.
Whittaker gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Continues to go to the head.
Takedown defense holds up. Great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world. All right, the wrestler having... Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Push kick there to the body.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
Let's go.
Straight to the body by Robert Whittaker.
Another big takedown.
High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard. There it is. Now he's on the mount. This is where he wants to be.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Whittaker. So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round. Late round action here. Khamzat Chimaev at his mauling best. He's got a lot of ways to win tonight, leaning on the wrestling.
Yeah, it's going to be the wrestling. When he's having a lot of success, when he's doing his best, he can mix in the wrestling, even though he is a very capable striker. Tonight, the wrestling has been the key, and that is why Khamzat is being absolutely dominant.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Chimaev.
Oh, he got to his spot.
All right, so pretty... Now trying to trap an arm. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Round two straight ahead.
Stop!
All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath for him. All right, get him some water. Drink. Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, round two. Man, how about the sweep? How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. That was a jab. Oh, my goodness.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Whittaker gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. There's that body shot. Oh, and he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy...
All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
Guys, come on.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. Oh, now it's getting tight.
Oh, this might just be a matter of time. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Khamzat Chimaev ground and pound from half guard now. All right, round 3 coming up next.
All right, sit down. Take a deep breath, boy. That was a great round, man. You're controlling him everywhere, okay? You almost got that arm bar there. I need you to stay tight.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not finally shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there. On to the mount.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut.
Fight back! Fight back!
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline, he's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it. This man is landing brutal ground and pound. This is a terrible position.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Whittaker. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
All right, sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5-5. Straight connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight ones are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, big elbow. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Whittaker's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his...
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now.
It's tight.
Some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but submission defense wins this transition.
And he's back up. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. That is it!
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Let's go to Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker!
Well, he is still on the right side of 30, and Robert Whittaker just continues to add to what is already the best legacy for an Australian fighter in UFC history. There is nothing this man cannot do inside